Welcome. I'm Tanya, the founder of Simple First Aid. We are an online and face-to-face first aid training provider. We specialise in first aid for babies, children and adult courses, and we teach new parents, grandparents, charities and community groups. Today's topic is meningitis. So I'm going to be talking about what is meningitis, what are the signs and symptoms, and what our treatment is. Meningitis, there's two types, so there's bacterial and viral infection. Meningitis affects the brain and the spinal cord. I'm going to break down the signs and symptoms for baby and children and adult because they are slightly different. So when the infection takes place, it takes place in the brain and then starts to move down the neck and into the spinal cord. It is contagious and it can be passed on through kissing, sharing of cutlery and coughing. Some people may not know that they are infected, so you do need to know if you do pick up any of the signs or symptoms, please get help straight away by calling 999. So meningitis in a baby, and what we class as a baby is from birth to 1, and then from 1 to puberty is a child. So the symptoms in a baby are flu-like symptoms and a fever. Then that will be the first symptom. Then you'll start to see cold hands and feet. They may be refusing to feed, and a bulging fontanelle. So as you notice on your baby that you may have this crown bit of the head, what it does is it will pop up. So as the infection takes place, it will rise and push, so it will start to swell and push that fontanelle part of the head up. Also, you might see a high-pitched cry, so you'll know your sounds of your baby, as in if they are hungry or tired or not feeling very well. But this sound is quite unique. It's like a screeching sound, not like any other cry. So if you do see those symptoms, please call 999 straight away. From there, then the rash may or may not appear. We want to try and catch the infection as quickly as possible, so please don't wait until the rash. The rash can appear anywhere on the body, and it's like a red purpley dots. You may have heard of the glass test. So what you do is you get a glass and you roll it over the rash, and the rash will not disappear. If you have any other raised bumps or any other type of rash, generally it would disappear, but with the meningitis rash it doesn't. And then our treatment, unfortunately, is a 999 call. So recognising the symptoms as soon as possible and making that call. When they get to hospital, they will do some tests, and then they will either prescribe different types of medication, such as antibiotics, and different treatments that will be injected into the veins or into the spinal cord. Now the symptoms for a child are slightly different, but they start off the same. So first off, our flu-like symptoms again, and a high fever. And when we talk about high fever, so we're anything over 38 and above. Then from there, then you will see sensitivity to light. So what that means is if you turn on the light or open the curtains, they will cover their eyes. Also, they'll experience what we call a stiff neck. So as the infection starts to go down from the head into the neck and into the spinal cord, the neck will start to stiffen. So they'll complain that they can't move their neck from side to side. And then again, the rash may or may not appear. So if you experience any of those symptoms in your child or in an adult. They are the same for an adult. Again, please call 999. They're there to help you, and as I said, they will do tests to confirm that it is meningitis. And again, if you do suspect those symptoms, please also be careful of your other family members, because it is contagious. So it can spread from family member or in students who are maybe sharing accommodation. So please be wary to get them help, and then also call 999, and then they can direct you further. Hope that was helpful, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. So if you want any more information on first aid or what we've covered today, please don't hesitate to contact me. The details will be on the first aid, Simple First Aid page, or you can connect with me on our website, on our Contact Us page. So that is simplefirstaid.co.uk. Thank you very much.